What's up, everyone? I let some people join the stream. Haven't been live in a couple days. It's been a while. Not a couple days. I haven't been live in a minute. So I thought I would go live. I felt like going live today. Let's go live. Let's hang out. Let's chill. Let's have a good one. And yes, let's do this. Sup, how's your Robinhood doing? Robinhood's okay. Wow, it says there's 25 people in the chat. Is there really that many people in the stream? Alex, what's up, Alex? Maybe the chat's not coming in. Hey, what's up, everyone? What up, Rob Fish? Why am I so like off-centered? I just need to like tilt the camera just a little bit. Watch, the whole stream's gonna like end right now. It's gonna mess up. Watch this, hold on. Okay, is that better? I think that's a little bit better. The whole stream's gonna mess up. What's up, everyone? I haven't seen you post in a minute. No, I haven't posted in a minute. No. I have been. The reason why I haven't really been posting is because I just been like trading the stock market quite a bit. That's kind of why I haven't been posting. I've been posting on my other channel though. I've been posting like shorts on my other channel. I haven't started posting shorts on this channel. And if you want, if you don't know what a short is a YouTube video that's under 60 seconds. So I've been posting like those on my other channel. I'm pretty much like trying to get like 1,000 subscribers over there. And the videos I'm posting are like stock videos. Basically, they're kind of all the same. I'll just take the app on one phone, I'll film another phone, and I'll just talk about like a particular stock. Like I've been doing it. What's the second channel? The second channel, I don't know if you're gonna be able to find it, but like it's titled "Make Money Now." So maybe if you type like Jermaine "Make Money Now," you'll see it. You're about to unlock 100K. Yes. Thought you meant shorting stocks. No, I'm not a really big fan of shorting stocks. Like I'm just not a big fan of it because it can go one way or the other way. It's kind of a risky one. And stocks usually go up, you know, so I don't want to just really be running around shorting stocks. You day trading? Not exactly day trading. I'm definitely trading. But not, I don't know. What kind of question is that? Are you day trading? Like, that sounds so like, I mean, I don't know. What kind of question is that? Are you day trading? Like, are you trading? Sup, are you into photography? Those Golden Gate views were sick. Did you capture any good pics? I am into photography, but I didn't take that many photos though. I did take a handful of photos, but I didn't take that many. Yeah, but oh my gosh, that day was amazing. You are the cute guy that got me into using margin. Margin's not that bad. You just gotta know what you're doing. Thoughts on OGE? OGE. You know, I didn't want this to I didn't want this to be a video talking about stocks, but guess what? I mean, if you guys are asking those questions in the stream, that means that that's what you want to know. So if you want to ask me, what do I think about OGE? Okay, so I'm gonna talk about OGE for a minute because I was talking about OGE with someone else, and I said something very positive about OGE, something I discovered about them. OGE. No, this is not the same company. But let me look at OGE here. I mean, for the most part, OGE doesn't look special. You know what OGE looks like? I'm gonna tell you exactly what OGE looks like. OGE. So this is OGE. They want to know about OGE. This is a utility stock, and this actually looks like what a lot of other utility stocks look like. They look just like this. Like if you go look at AT&T, it looks very similar to this. If you go look at like a lot of real estate REITs, they look just like this. Basically, what this is let me get a little bit closer. Basically, what this is here, this drop here was in March, and it just dropped down last March, right when the pandemic happened. And it just never recovered. Like it never recovered. Let's see if it pays a dividend. It pays a 5% dividend. I mean, yeah, it should pay a 5% dividend. If you want to get into this one for a long-term play, I mean, it could be a pretty good one for a long-term play. This is an energy company. Oklahoma, 2,425 employees. It really doesn't matter about the employees. And I don't even think that these numbers are very accurate when it comes to the employees, because there's some other stocks I was trading, and there's one stock that a lot of people were trading in one of the Reddit groups, and it had like one employee, and I think they had 11 ships, like 11 boats, and one employee. And it's like, come on, yo, like it has to be more than one employee, for all of these people to be trading, all these stocks. It has to be more than one employee. So this company, it just looks like it's an energy company. It looks like it's, I mean, I'm not really digging too deep in it. I'm just glancing over it, but it looks like an energy company. It looks like it just got beat up like a lot of other, companies did after the pandemic. A lot of companies after the pandemic, their stock price went down and it didn't come back up. And a lot of tech stocks, they went down and they just like popped right back up. And with this one, I don't know. I mean, it's one that I wouldn't really just jump into. No, it's just not my style. I don't really care that much about dividends for the most part. So, I mean, I don't care that much about dividends right now. Maybe in a couple of years, I'll care more about dividends. But like with this one, that looks like a dividend play because it don't even look like the stock price is moving. Let's go and look at some more of these. San Francisco is crazy, huge lots. Yeah, there's a lot of history in the city. Thanks, Jermaine. I have 7,000 in margin, and once you take it down to zero, close my Go account. How to do that? What you do is every time you deposit money into Robinhood, you basically go to the same page that you went to. You would hit, you would hit the balance, right? When you hit the balance, it would take you to another page, and let's say you owe $7,000, right? A margin. Well, if you deposited $7,000 into Robinhood, and if you have $7,000 in buying power, what you could do is you could, hit that $7,000, and this buying power screen would pop up, and you would just reduce the margin to zero. And when you do that from 7,000 to zero, the $7,000 that's in your available balance will disappear because Robinhood's going to take that 7,000. And that's going to pay off your margin. So that's how you get rid of margin. Yeah, it's not that bad, but that's how you would get rid of margin. It's pretty easy. Let's see. Yeah, one of the first YouTubers to teach me about stocks. You know, it surprises me how many people that tell me they didn't know that like you could buy stocks. Like they thought that you just bought stocks through like a job, or they didn't know that you could just like just pick the ones and just like they people just didn't know you can do that. And I'm so surprised to hear that like so many people say like, yo, I didn't know you could just buy stocks. Like that's so cool. I thought you could only buy stocks with a job, or you have to go to Wall Street to buy stocks. I'm like, nah, you don't have to go all the way to Wall Street to buy stocks. No, 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 no. But the crazy thing about the stock market is, yo, it's going crazy right now. It's going crazy. Dogecoin to the moon. I jumped out of Dogecoin. Robinhood kept messing me up with the trading. Like it was messing me up with the execution of the trades. So I'm like, yo, you get me once, give me twice. You can't give me the third time, you know. Get closer to the phone. I got the cash for sure. You guys, I'll tell you guys what I bought earlier today. I went insane in the market, but I'm gonna tell you guys what I bought in 1 second. I'm just kind of scrolling to the screen. What's going on? 4K available in your account. Yes, you can put it towards margin. 7K. Tell us your stocks. Yeah, I'll tell you. You got Sundial Growers. Of course, I got Sundial Growers. So, guys, I'm gonna tell you something right now. So I'm in a couple different Facebook groups, right? And you know what I did? I did a couple things. I made some predictions here. Okay. So I'm sitting back and I'm thinking, yo, so what stock do I think is gonna pop? Right? And I see that Zoomatica is like it's mooning. Like I've already missed that train. And I'm sitting around thinking, like, all right, what else is gonna go? Because like Tilray's peaking, right? I look at Tilray, and Tilray was like, this was like on the 8th, right? I look at Tilray. Tilray was like going like to the moon. All right. So I'm looking at Tilray. I'm not gonna tell y'all all the Facebook groups I'm in. Like I literally live on Facebook. So like if you find me in a Facebook group, you find me, but I'm not just gonna like tell everybody what Facebook groups I'm in. So I'm looking at Tilray and I'm like, yo, people aren't gonna buy Tilray because Tilray is too expensive. Yet, the people are still buying Tilray. But when I say people aren't buying Tilray, I'm talking about like if you have like $100 in your account, you ain't buying Tilray. Because you can only get like 1.5 share of Tilray versus if you pick a stock by the name of Sundial. Oh yeah, with $100, you can get a handful of shares. So that's exactly what I bought. I actually bought a Sundial, guys. So on Wednesday? No, on the 8th. On the 8th, I'm sitting back and I'm looking at Sundial and I'm like, yo, why is Sundial trading at $1.15 right now? I'm like, why is this company trading at $1.15 right now? Like, this is stupid. Like, why is it trading at $1.15 when Tilray is over here going to the moon? Like, are people just asleep? Okay. So what do? I buy 1,000 shares. Mistake. I should have bought 4,500. I should have bought 45. I should have bought 4,500, right? So I ended up on 1,000 shares. And the next day stock price went up. And then this morning I was like, the stock price was like yesterday the stock price was like 140, and I was thinking, okay, I'd probably get another 3,500 shares because I want to get into this one. Like, this is one I want to get into and like stay in, like hold it, because I'm gonna tell you what I think is gonna happen in a second. So I'm over here looking, And I'm like, no, I don't want to buy it. I don't want to buy it. Like I'm almost gonna double my position, on the first 1,000 shares because I bought in at $1.19 or something like that. Super cheap. No, what was the price I bought in? Let me tell you in a second. I'm gonna tell you. The first price I bought in was $1.16. 1,000 shares. Okay, cool. And then this morning roll around. By the time I was able to buy shares this morning, it was I got 2,000 shares at 209, and then I got another 1,500 shares at 240, 244. So I'm done with Sundial. I'm actually done with the marijuana space, right? So that's pretty much my day with Sundial, and Sundial's up like crazy right now. Like it's up like crazy, and I really think this is what I think. This is why I went. This is why I went so hard on this company. This is why I put a total of $9,400 into Sundial. The reason why I did was because I actually think that these companies are going to run and the prices are going to increase. And I think a lot of people are going to hold shares because they're going to think that legalization is going to happen. And I think that these are not necessarily pump and dumps. I could be totally wrong. This is not financial advice. I'm just giving you guys my opinion. I don't think this is necessarily a pump and dump. I don't think it's a pump and dump. The reason why I don't think it's a pump and dump, it's too many weed stocks. It's like all the weed stocks doing this. So I don't necessarily think it's a pump and dump. But one thing I am kind of concerned about is all of these are like Canadian companies, excluding Planet 13. And once again, Planet 13 was up big today too. But these companies on Robinhood, all of these are Canadian companies. And the Canadian companies, I don't know if they're gonna just be doing business in America. Like I'm riding the wave right now, especially on Sundial, and I think a lot of people are gonna ride the wave on Sundial. But that's just something I'm trying to figure out. I'm back over here on the screen. Isn't Biden against weed? I heard he wasn't. I heard two things that this new administration likes is EV and weed. So I don't know what to say. I just, I want to be on both sides of the fence. You know what I mean? I want to have some EV stocks. I want to have some weed stocks. And I didn't own any weed stocks up until like a couple of days ago. And I'm up thousands on them. Like they're amazing. Like weed stocks are pretty cool. My bad. I just like drunk that like right into the microphone. Like, oops, I should have like did like this. Like, yeah, Canada. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Canada though. Like, but the problem with the US companies, the only thing you can really invest in is that Planet 13. That's like pretty much the only one that people really know about, which is kind of messed up. Like, why aren't there more like American companies, like American cannabis companies on the stock market? Like, why is Planet 13 the only one? Like, I'm not big on that one. Like, I actually bought Planet 13. I bought Planet 13 when it was at like $3.42. I just bought like 1,000 shares, and I was like, let's just buy it. Let's just keep it. And I'm not gonna buy any more because, yeah, I'm just not gonna buy any more. Like, I mean, when I bought it at 342, do you think I want to buy it like now when it's like at $8? No, I don't want to buy it at $8. I like the price I got it back then. Like I'm just gonna buy something else. Crystal Lee, what up? Because it's still federally illegal. Yeah, I know it's still federally illegal. We went to Webull to buy US stock. Oh, you guys went to Webull? I'm actually thinking about closing out Stash and Webull. I haven't did it yet. Because I've had a Stash account for a while. The reason why I'm thinking about closing out Stash account is for a couple reasons. Number one, Stash, it's cool. Like, it's an okay broker, but I have like a lot of money in Stash and I'm not using any margin against it. And that's one way I've actually grown my Robinhood account is by using margin to grow it. And I'm not using that leverage with I have like 2 Stash accounts actually. I'm not using that leverage with either one of them. So that's one reason why I was thinking about taking Stash and switching it to like Fidelity or switching it to like Charles Schwab, because I can like use margin and I could just get more bang for the buck for the account, you know? And then I was also thinking about getting rid of Webull as well, because I don't know. I was just thinking about, maybe switching Webull to definite Fidelity, and maybe like Fidelity and Webull and Stash, combining them to Fidelity, or maybe like putting one into Schwab and then the other one to Fidelity. But I'm thinking about getting rid of Webull, because I'll tell you something that's very, very interesting about Webull, guys. I'm gonna tell you something very, 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 very interesting about Webull. Stash is too slow compared to Robinhood. Facts, yo. Okay. Webull. The problem with Webull, you guys ever notice on YouTube? You ever notice how like you'll watch people's videos, right? And you'll watch someone like Meet Kevin. Okay. Meet Kevin always talks about, I don't know if you guys know Meet Kevin, but he's a big YouTuber. He and big in the financial space, real estate, stocks, stimulus checks. He talks about stuff like that. He always promotes Webull. Oh, Webull, get 4 free stocks on him up with Webull. But yet he loves Robinhood, and you always see him talk about Robinhood and use Robinhood. You always see YouTubers always promoting Webull, but then whenever you see their phone, guess what app they're using? They're not using Webull, they're using freaking Robinhood. Like, there's a freaking YouTuber. This is one of my favorite YouTubers right now. You guys probably have followed him. His name is Chris Sane. And oh my gosh, he is like the number one. He's like the biggest dude that do it. He literally has like a Webull commercial in front of his videos. And half of the video, his phone is up there on the screen. And of course, it's the Robinhood app. So like Robinhood just got this special place in folks' heart. You know what I mean? Of course, Webull is giving you out 4 free stocks, but that's because they're from China and they really want you to, be on their app so they can get your data and stuff like that. Just like Robinhood wants to get your data, but I don't know. It's just it's different. It's different. Me, Kevin uses M1 Finance also. I think he uses Webull too, because I was watching one of his live streams. He bought a spec using Webull. So I was like, oh wow, he's using Webull. Like, I was actually kind of surprised to see him using the app. But I'm pretty sure he is using the app because he wants to show people that he's using the app, because of what I just said. Like, there's so many people that promote Webull, but they don't show that they use the app, I mean, right now, the only reason why I have so much money in my Webull account is because I bought Blink Charging when it was at $2 a share. And Blink Charging is at like, I don't know, like 55 or something, 60 or something like that. If it wasn't for that, and I guess also Akamoto. And I also have some Tesla in that account. I guess that account's kind of far. He uses Webull for buying after hours. It's crazy because I used to be able to buy after hours with Robinhood, and then I tried to do it like earlier today, and it was like, no, it didn't do it at all. I cannot name all the airlines I've taken. No way. I miss Jermaine's travel content. I'll be back to traveling for sure. Yeah, but the thing about Webull, I think Webull is way more confusing than Robinhood. I didn't know that that was a Chinese company. Yeah, so Webull is like, I think it's part of the Alibaba group, and yeah, it's straight from China. And from this is what I heard. I heard that they made Webull to undercut Robinhood, so that Webull could dominate Robinhood in the U.S. And the reason, and this is just what I heard. The reason that's why they have the phone number, because with Webull they have a phone number, and then there's something else that they have that Robinhood doesn't have. That they give you like 4 free stocks. They give you more free stuff, right? And Robinhood just gives you like, I think now Robinhood gives you 2 free stocks, but Webull like. They would always have these promotions where like you get 4 free stocks, and like normally you would get 2 free stocks. And with Robinhood, they're doing this promotion where like you get 2 free stocks, just because they're trying to compete with Webull a little bit. China has an app like Robinhood in China that you can invest in the stock market. Forget the ticker symbol. Yeah. China is becoming a geopolitical rival and has. Yeah, I know. I don't even want to really get into it too much. Planet 13 on Robinhood. Planet 13 is not on Robinhood. If Planet 13 was on Robinhood, it would probably already be $100 this year. Because I heard so many people talk about Planet 13 on YouTube. I hear so many people talk about it on YouTube. Like, for the price to not already be $20, I'm surprised it's not already $20. Like, the part that surprises me about that stock, I think that Planet 13 sticks out more than any other stock in the stock market. Like, no joke. The reason why is because I see people from completely different backgrounds talking about it. Like, just completely different YouTubers. Like, they ain't got nothing in common, and they still talking about this one stock. That usually doesn't happen in the stock market. You know, someone who is of this background and this doing this and this other folks, they usually ain't got nothing in common. But I watch like multiple videos and I'm just like, yo, people coming together on this stock, like for real. Like a lot of people are liking this one. And I wonder where Planet 13 is gonna go tomorrow, because it's in my Schwab account and I never check my Schwab account because I just don't check it. I don't really have that much money in my Schwab account. I only have this Schwab account for these penny stocks because you can't buy them on Robinhood. So I have to just see. Jermaine's in the Dodge Army. The Dodge Army. I jumped out of the Dodge Army, yo. I jumped out of the Dodge Army. I don't know. I jumped out of it. Tips on building credit fast. What do you need credit for? Like, to buy a house or to buy a car? Because if you don't really need credit for anything, don't trip. Don't trip. Like, just pay your bills on time. Get you a credit card. Don't go over 30% of the limit. That'll help you out right there quite a bit. So when you try to look for Planet 13, it won't even show up on Robinhood because it used to show up, but now it doesn't show up. Probably because so many people have went and typed it in, and probably so many people have emailed Robinhood like, "Hey, can you guys get this stock? Hey, can you guys get this stock? Hey, can you guys get this stock?" That they just took it off because it used to show up, but now it doesn't do anything. You know who else collects your data? Yeah, I don't really care so much about the data. I kind of just want to be more, at least more American when it comes to the brokers, Like, I just don't want to have large amounts of money. And I don't know. I don't know. That's just me. I probably won't close it out of like totally, you know, because yeah, I don't know. I probably won't close it out totally. What's in the cup? Oh, I'm just drinking some Coca-Cola actually. Perfect answer on the credit question. Yes. Didn't show up a month ago. I was thinking, what's the best stock app to use now? You know, with people running from Robinhood and going to apps like Charles Schwab, Fidelity, TDI, Ameritrade, with people going to these apps, I would say maybe one of those. You know, because like Robinhood's not, it's definitely not the best. I mean, it's my favorite, but it's not the best. Like I can buy way more things on Charles Schwab, like way more things. And you can get all the penny stocks that you can't get on Robinhood. You can get some penny stocks on Robinhood, but you can't get the same penny stocks on Robinhood that you can get on Charles Schwab. Like on Charles Schwab, you can get like stocks that are like 3 cents, you know, 2 cents, like 4 cents. You can literally get stocks that cheap on Charles Schwab. Like Robinhood, you can't get none that cheap. Like unless it just fell that cheap. But on Schwab, like in some of these Wall Street bets, like I be in some of these Reddit forums, and I'll just look at like well some of these stocks people be pumping up, and I'm like, yo, this is like 3 cents. Like I mean, literally I can buy like 1,000,000 shares, yo. Like, come on. It's like so cheap. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's the heated jacket. Yeah, I love the heated jacket. Good morning from Tel Aviv, Israel. What up, Israel in the house? I don't know what's the best app. I really want to get Fidelity, yo. Because I really want to get Fidelity. Fidelity is straight up. It seems like it's the new Robinhood. Like it seems like it's the new Robinhood. I'm starting to see, like, whenever I see people share things on internet, like share screenshots, I'm starting to see Robinhood is like number one. Hands down, Fidelity is number two. Now, that really says a lot about Webull. That says a lot about Webull, yo. Like all the ads, all the talking that they do about Webull, all the promotion that they do. I still don't see people like rocking Webull like Fidelity of all companies, yo. Like that's man, that's like my grandparents type company. Like that's like one of them old school companies. That's like a Chase Bank, a Coca-Cola type company. Like it's not a new age company like Webull, SoFi, Robinhood. Like these are the new age, like our generation type companies. Fidelity is like our grandparents type companies, and like that is like it moved up the list to number two, yo. So maybe Fidelity. Like I kind of want to join the Fidelity Club. 28 degrees in Atlanta. What? 28 degrees in Atlanta? That's crazy. Talking too much stocks, boring. Oh, really? All right. I'm not talking too much stocks. Boring. Okay. What else y'all want to talk about? My bad. What else I want to talk about? It's another day in San Francisco. What else is going on in the city that's unusual? The city's opening back up, yo. The city is definitely opening back up. I see a lot of little blocks closed off for the outdoor dining. And now it's to the point where like they closing off the whole street. Like cars not even going down that part of the street, down that part of the street, so they can put more like tables out for outdoor dining. I'm starting to see that in certain parts of the city. The traffic is definitely picking up. Traffic is picking up big time in the city. You know, I'm on a bike, so I'm not really worried about it, but I definitely noticed like, you know, oh, all of a sudden there's always cars waiting here now. And it hasn't been like that for some time. So it um looks like um The city is actually being unlocked. Yes, the city is being unlocked. We never see you skate. I haven't skated in a minute because it's cold outside right now, y'all. I like the bike better. Museums. Museums. You guys want to go to museums? Seattle is food delivery heaven. Oh, this is food delivery heaven too, yo. Cashless society coming soon. Crashing the dollar. Yeah, looks like it. You know what? I think that the travel sector is gonna do really good after the after the vaccines go out and stuff. I think the travel sector is gonna do really good. Like cruises and flights and stuff like that. Like, I'm just kind of bullish on it. Like, I think it'll be amazing. Museums are open yet? I don't know if museums are open. That's a really good question. You do another vlogging video. Jermaine, bro, I swear I saw you about a month ago riding your longboard down the street in downtown SF. I was driving my Honda down the street, and I almost sure. Yeah, it was probably me. Like, I'm always skateboarding in the city. If you thought you saw me, it's probably me, because literally people honk at me and yell at me from their cars like all the time, and I talk to people on the street all the time. So it was probably me. I mean, if I had red hair and the longboard, it was probably me. Oh yeah, that was me in the apartment video. Yeah. What do you think of Global Star? I don't know what Global Star is. I burnt all my money now. I need to fix it. Do you ever ride a double kingpin e-skate, but it's smooth curves? No, I've never ridden one of those. Ever been to Costa Rica, Venezuela? I've been to Costa Rica. I've only been to Costa Rica 3 times. I've never been to Venezuela. That's one I wouldn't mind going to, but like Costa Rica, yeah. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of California. It's very just beautiful and outdoorsy, and I mean, just hilly and beaches and amazing. I was following a friend that I met in Costa Rica. I think it's like the 3rd time I went down there. Is a friend. Jermaine, do you ever want to buy a house or get an apartment? I'm actually thinking about moving right now. Actually, I'm thinking about moving, and I'm thinking about moving to. Thinking about moving. And it will be an apartment, and it'll be a skyscraper. I'm not gonna say where, but yeah, I'm thinking about moving. I'm thinking about switching up things. Hotel's pretty cool, but hotel, people are starting to move in, and it's just it's just kind of getting a little old now. It's kind of getting a little more normal, so if it's too normal, or if it's starting to get too normal, and I have that freedom and flexibility to walk away and travel, go live somewhere else, well, I might want to do that. I might want to say, yo, let's go walk away and travel, Yeah, man, let's go do something. Go do something. Go do something different. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Yeah, definitely thinking about it. Make sure you get a nice view. Yes, but if I get a nice view, no, I won't. I won't leave SF. I don't. No, I'm not gonna leave SF. Just move to a different place in SF. It'll probably be really close from where I live now. In the same neighborhood, Soma. Downtown somewhere. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to Vegas, most likely. Gotta see if they like e-bikes. So Vegas is a place that I may actually end up. Okay. Don't be surprised if I end up in Vegas. Like, I think that's a place that I could for real end up to, because Vegas has there's a lot of let me figure out how to put this. Vegas is I think that's gonna be like the next big tech hub. Like that's gonna be the next cool tech place to live. That's what I think like about Vegas. So that's kind of why I want to. That I don't know. And then Vegas is kind of like it's so much cheaper than California. It's still close to California, but I think if I did move to Vegas, I probably wouldn't come back to California as much. Yeah. You can get a luxury studio on the 30th floor of a skyscraper in Nashville for $1,500 a month. Yeah, you can. Yeah, the cost of living in SF is astronomical. Yeah, but you know what? You can't really let that it's not that bad. You gotta look for deals, put it like that. Yeah, I think I want to buy a house in Vegas. But then also like do I really want to buy a house in Vegas? Or you can just easily just rent somewhere. And if you rent somewhere, you don't have to put down that deposit. You don't have to put down the deposit versus, you put down a big deposit. Well, just think what you could have did with that deposit in the stock market, that's one thing I was thinking about. Do you want to travel with a companion? Yes, I do want to travel with a companion. ATL would be great for your high rise. ATL would be great. Well, there's a high rise in the city I like. Would you do deliveries in Vegas? Maybe I do deliveries in Vegas, but I'm really trying to phase out deliveries slowly. I actually did a couple of deliveries today, but I'm really working on phasing them out completely. But yeah, I would definitely do deliveries in Vegas. And Vegas will probably be a good place to do deliveries just because it's a pretty happening place and there's lots of people moving from California, lots of people working from home. Yeah, I think it'd be a pretty cool place. I heard an SF that costs like $5,000. Yeah, the same thing that would probably cost you $1,500 in what is it? Nashville. Well, no, not $1,500. The same thing that'll cost you $3,000 in Nashville will probably cost you about $5,000 in SF. But Nashville's not dirt cheap. Memphis is cheaper, but Nashville is kind of expensive. Do you own crypto? Very, very, very true. Is it possible? I mean, very, very few. Is it possible to get in a high-rise studio in SF for under $2,000? Not necessarily. You can get in a high-rise, but not a skyscraper. High-rise is the what? Anything over like 15 stories? But a skyscraper is anything over 40. Yeah, there's a big difference there. But anyway, I think I'm gonna get ready to jump off the live stream, guys. I'm going to jump off the live stream. I just wanted to do something quick. Wanted to go on here and chat with y'all real fast. Yeah, chat with y'all real fast. Maybe I'll do a little live stream tomorrow. I gotta be up early, be in the markets, doing my thing. But check me out on my other channel. You guys can see me out. I'll just do like 1 minute videos. Eventually, I'll make like a full video talking about stocks and stuff. But for now, I'm getting plenty of videos off of doing. I'm getting plenty of views off of doing 60-second videos. So I'm gonna do those for like a little bit, and then eventually I'll actually make videos. But I love all y'all. So see y'all again tomorrow. I'll see I'll probably come out with a video tomorrow. Maybe later in the day, but I'll probably come out with a video tomorrow. But anyway, I'm out. I love all of y'all. Bye-bye.